Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Just Car, and I'm back with another banger video. You already know the vibes. If you don't know, now you know, man. Shouts out to all y'all. I'm gonna say this in the beginning of every video because y'all been making my videos go kind of crazy. I ain't posting in a while, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, some views on my shit, and that's really all I need. That's what y'all need to keep grinding. If I was getting 1-2 views, I probably wouldn't be posting, but at least I'm getting double digits, you feel me? Next up is the triples. Next stage is the quadruples, you know what I'm saying? We already finna go crazy. This is my year almost over, so next year is my year too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we gonna get right into the video, you know what I'm saying? This video is really about how I almost got kicked out of school on some dumb shit. Because I really did some dumb shit, I ain't even gonna lie. If y'all some OGs, y'all remember I posted a video like this on my other channel. I'm just here to retell it because, you feel me? I didn't have a face cam at the time. I didn't have a good mic at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was really in the closet recording off a gaming headset, and it wasn't even this one. This one is better than the one I had. I had a Turtle Beach. We gonna keep it 1,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. I had a Turtle Beach. I was in the closet with the Turtle Beach connected to my, you know what I'm saying, to my phone. You feel me? Recording my shit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it sound good when it couldn't sound good. Like I'm in the closet with a Turtle Beach. But now, you know what I'm saying, y'all, look, you feel me? I got the blue Yeti jaw, yes sir. You feel me? You finna go crazy, this is, yeah. So like I said, I almost got kicked out of school on some dumb shit. Here's the backstory. 9th grade, like, I've been smoking since I was like 13, 14, I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't really picked that shit up heavy until I went to high school. Any of y'all watching, if y'all don't smoke, do not start smoking, because that shit, it really changed how you move around in life. And I really wish I didn't smoke in high school, because there was a lot of shit that I didn't care about. Simply not because I didn't care, but because I was low-key depressed on the inside, and I was hiding my pain behind the weed. So I was smoking before I came to school. When I started picking up the wax pens, I was smoking all day at school. I was going to the bathroom to smoke. Eventually, I learned how to ghost my shit, and I was in the classroom on some real thirsty shit, like for real. But basically, I had met this one dude. I think his name was Dre, and he was a dreadhead. But he was like, I want to say I was a freshman, and he was a sophomore or a junior. Like, he was much older than me, and he had all these stories to tell about how he was a nigga at Hamilton. Niggas walking around smoking blunts inside buildings and shit. And like, I really believe this nigga. I don't know if this shit was true, but I'm just telling y'all like what he told me. He told me a story about how he was smoking a blunt on the top floor of one of the buildings, and security came. He was running from them, still smoking his blunt on some thorough shit, like on some crazy shit, like for real. So basically, I ended up being cool as fuck with this nigga, and it was just on some, like, I think he was rolling up a wood on the train. I'm like, damn, you got some fire, nigga. He like, yeah, you feel me, want to hit it? I'm like, I ain't got no weed, like I can't match you. Like, nah, it's cool, little bro, I got you. And it started becoming a daily ritual. Like I said, like, he's my man's. And he has some fire, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't know if his shit is laced, I don't know, but I ain't smoked no weed that good, like, since I smoked with him. Like, I don't know what he was smoking on. He ain't never told me the strains, and he never told me where he got his shit from. But basically, we were like it was really two sides where you get off the train. Like if y'all see my last video, y'all seen the train is in the middle of a street. You get off on this side of the street or this side of the street. And we would get off the train, and everybody would get off on this side of the street. And we would walk straight, turn right, walk straight, turn left, and then keep walking straight and turn right. And basically, you at the school. But there was also a way you could walk straight, hella far, and then turn right, and you would be on the same street as if you did that whole zigzag shit. You know what I'm saying? But everybody would just do the zigzag because it was, I feel like it was the most open path. But like I said, I'm walking with this nigga, so he's showing me this little sort of back way, even though a lot of people still took this way. And like I said, everybody got off at this train station. After a while, you know what I'm saying, smoking by myself, I learned to just get off at the back train station and walk around the back of the school, because it's much less chance you would get caught. Because I almost got, you feel me, like I almost got kicked out of school like this, like I said. So we used to smoke like on this path every day, and we used to, like, it wouldn't be every day, but every time I see him, he would let me hit his wood, and I'd be faded and shit every time. So it got to a ritual where now I'm like, damn, I'm about to start picking up my own weed and just start smoking before school, because I'm trying to get faded too. So eventually, second semester roll around, and my boy get kicked out of school. I'm pretty sure. I never saw him again. Like I said, I was a freshman. I never saw him the rest of that year. I never saw him my sophomore, my junior year, none of that. So I don't really know what happened to him, but I'm pretty sure he got kicked out. So basically, like I said, I just picked up the habit all right, now I'm about to start picking up drill. I'm rolling up on the train station, waiting for the train, and I'm just smoking. I get off the train. So that's what I would do. Every morning I'd go to the little gas station over here by my crib, pick up a wood. I'll have some drill left over from the day before because I'll pick up from my mans after school. And I just want to say one thing. Hey, fuck that nigga, because he was selling us some goof-ass drill, and he was selling it to us for a lot more than it should have been. Because that shit was mid like a motherfucker. Now that I'm older and I can just, you feel me? I got niggas that I know got good weed and I can just go, you feel me? I got a, you know what I'm saying, a plug. I got a couple shops I know I could go to. He was selling us some bullshit. But anyway, I picked up from the one homie George, you know what I'm saying? I saved it. Came to school, you know what I'm saying? Wrote up my little blunt or whatever, and I'm cooling. So I'm just waiting on the train. It's really only 2 stops from where I get on the train to the school. So it's that far, but there was a lot of people on the train this day. And I remember I was late. So see, the thing is, I was like scared that if I came on time and I smoked, I would get caught. And the crazy thing is I never did when I came on time. But the one time I was late is the time I actually got caught, which is crazy, right? You wouldn't think about it like that. You would think it's the other way around. You think when you come on time, it'd be teachers and shit. Because there was a lot of teachers who rode the train and rode their bike and shit to school. Like it was a lot of teachers that drove, but it was also, you know what I'm saying, a similar amount of teachers who rode the train and the bus and shit. So I'm thinking like, oh, I'm late. I'm like 30 minutes late. It's cool because they would do this thing after a while. Once you was late the first period, like they would have everybody line up in front of the school and you would check in with a late pass, which is, I didn't even realize I was that late. I thought I was still cool to just walk in, but I fucked up. So I see the homie Jesus, but I used to call that nigga Jesus. That's my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my nigga Jesus. So basically, that nigga Jesus ain't smoke, but he was walking with me. I remember that. And he told me like, bro, I don't think you should do this, bro. Like he was one of them type of niggas, right? And I'm like, bro, what you talking about? I do this every day. I do this. Like I'm just walking in the crowd of people that's walking to school, just smoking my blunt, chilling, laughing. And I fucked up because apparently there was either a teacher behind us or in front of us. But he seen my whole fit. So I walk up to the school, right, on some chill shit. Like we get like a couple streets back, and I drop my blunt. You feel me? It was pretty much done. So I threw my shit. You feel me? I'm chilling. I'm chopping it up with my boy. But like I said, I just smoked. Like I smoked probably 5 minutes ago, probably less than that. So it was no way that that I didn't smell like weed. So I'm like, I walking up to the school, my boy Jesus, and he like, oh shit, like we gotta line up outside the school. I'm like, yo, when they started doing that, bro? He like, I don't know, but hey, come on, let's go. So we walk up to the school, we line up like, it's a whole line of people outside the door because they checking you in one by one. And then there's the other door on my right side that's open because that's where the teachers and stuff was walking in. And I remember I seen the teacher, like, we in the crowd of people, I see the teacher break off, walk into the door. Like I'm on some faded shit, so I'm peeping everything when I'm not really peeping everything. So I'm just really staring off into space, and I see him walk over to one of the he was like an administrative security guard type dude. His name was Mr. Blank. Shout out to Mr. Blank. He's really goated, I ain't even gonna lie. So he walks up, he taps him on the shoulder, he whispers something in his ear, and he pointed at me. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hey, Susie, you just pointed at me? He like, yeah, bro, I think he just pointed at you. I'm like, fuck. I sprayed myself or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with my little cologne or whatever, but everybody that smoke, no. You spray yourself with cologne, and you just smoke, you don't just smell like cologne and weed. So he comes up to me, he pulls me out of line. He like, oh yeah, the teacher just said he got suspicion that you was smoking. I'm like, no, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I don't got nothing on me. You could search me. All I had was a lighter. I told him, I'm like, all I got is a lighter. He like, why do you have a lighter? I'm like, for survival? I don't even know. I said some dumb shit. I remember that. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I just said, I'm like, I just got one. I know it's in my backpack. It's always in there. You could take it. He like, well, I mean, that's paraphernalia. So, that. Like, he was basically saying, like, since the teacher already reported me and I have paraphernalia on me, that's automatic suspension. But he was like, we could just call your mom and you could tell her what happened and we could just send you home. It won't be on your record as a suspension. We're gonna just send you home. I'm like, damn, the school day just started. Like, I ain't even walking the first period and I'm getting sent home. So then they sent me to this room with the dean. I remember I hated that nigga. He was a bitch. But he was in there really trying to grill me, talking about, I hate the smell of weed, you smell like weed, this and that, we really should expel you for this. He was really going up, like, really on my top, and I was mad. I'm like, bro, you really dick sucking right now. Like, you on some nut shit. Talking about expelling me and shit. Y'all ain't find no weed on me because I smoked it. Y'all ain't find no blunts on me because you know what I'm saying, I smoked it. So y'all gonna expel me over a lighter? He like, no, you smell like weed. I'm like, okay, but what if there's people in front of me smoking? And he called me out for no reason. He like, I don't believe that, that. Basically, my mom showed up and she's mad as fuck. And she's like, boy, why the fuck you got caught smoking weed out of this, out of that? In high school, I smoked, but I ain't never get caught. See, that's where you fucked up. And she was really going up on me. And I'm like, Mom, it wasn't me. Like, the whole time I'm holding my story that it was the niggas in front of me that was smoking. And the smell just wafted back to me. Like, that was the dumbest excuse I ever gave. I'm pretty sure my mom knew that I was smoking that day. But I ain't never confirmed it, you feel me, until now. You feel me? If they watch this video, I'm sorry. Yes, it was me smoking. But hey, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. And that's just that. So basically, you know what I'm saying? I get suspended or whatever. And ever since then, like, anytime some shit happened, like, they blame me. They blame me on some nut shit, saying that it was me. Like, if it was people smoking, they was asking me was I there. Like, they was really trying to get a nigga kicked out the school over that shit. And like I said, I just switched the flow up, you feel me? Like I said, I'm not a bot. Like, I just switched it up, you feel me? I started getting off on the second exit instead of the exit where everybody else get off. I started getting off where the white kids get off. For whatever reason, there's a lot of people that got off on this back exit and walked around the back way. So that's where I started getting off at. You feel me? I started getting off at the back exit and just walking around the back of school. It took probably 5 or 6, maybe 7 at the max extra minutes to walk this way. But I didn't care. If I was late, I was already late. If I wasn't late, then it really didn't matter because I wasn't trying to just be at the school sitting there anyway. But yeah, that's really the end of this story, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, drop that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that bell icon so every time I upload, you will be notified. And that's really all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? More videos coming soon. Like I said, I'm dropping every other day, 3 or 4 times a week. And I'm really trying to go crazy for the rest of this year. And in the beginning of next year, for the rest of next year, I'm really about to be on this shit consistently for a while. So if you fuck with me, make sure you drop that bell icon so you can be notified every time I drop. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're busy, even if you watching someone you on the phone or something, just hit that notification button for me so that I get the click through impressions and that they can start putting my videos in other people's sub boxes, other people recommend it. And I can start trying to gain some traction because all I got to do is be consistent. At some point, somebody's going to watch, at some point, somebody's going to listen. And that's really all I care about, man. So that's all, y'all. I'm out. Peace.